Alright, welcome back. We have a new deck today. Not a budget deck. This is a deck for me, as anybody that knows me or have been watching my channel for a long time knows that I absolutely love me some Greasefang, my favorite Magic card. I used to not really care about vehicles and equipment and stuff until I met Greasefang, and wow, I fell in love. So, to get something like Balthiar and Fran, which is definitely not as good as Greasefang, but it still gives me that love for vehicles, this deck is just right up my alley. I freaking love this deck. I had a lot of fun with it. But let's go ahead and go over it. It's pretty simple. Road Rage. You can deal X damage to a creature, Planeswalker, where X is 2 plus the number of mounts and vehicles you have, which will be quite a bit, or it's, turn 1-2 removal on smaller stuff. It's a pretty good card. Defend the Rider is so good. You can make a permanent hexproof or indestructible, so you can, save anything really. Or you can make a pilot token, which is really good for us, as you'll see in the first game. Then we have a District Mascot. He enters with a 1/1 counter, but you can pay 2 to remove 2 of those 1/1 counters and destroy an artifact. But each time you saddle him, he'll get a 1/1 counter, so it's pretty cool. I like this little guy. Land of War Elves, obviously for ramp. Intrepid Stable Master, it's a 2/2 with reach, and it can either add green or it can add 2 mana of one color to make mounts or vehicle spells to cast them. So it's really good. I like this guy, he's very helpful for us. Rocketeer Boost Buggy. When he attacks, you can create a token, or you can exhaust and pay 3, and he becomes an artifact creature, and he gets to put a 1/1 counter on him. So you won't have to crew him anymore. Pretty cool. And for 2 mana, not bad. And that constant, token treasures is really awesome, because you can sack those tokens like Fountain Port for a draw when you start getting more than you need. Gastel Thrill Roller, super fun card. Trample Haste. When it enters, it becomes an artifact creature until end of turn, so you don't have to crew it the first turn, which is pretty awesome. You can also pay 3 and discard a card, and you can return this from the graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. Very interesting, good for a little last bit attack. The stars of the show, Balthiar and Fran. It is a 4/3 reach, and vehicles you control get +1/+1 and have vigilance in reach. And whenever a vehicle crewed by them attacks this turn, if it's the first combat phase, you can pay a colorless, a red, and a green, and if you do, there's an additional combat phase. Super good, pretty fun, so pay attention to your mana when you're crewing with these guys so you can do it. Some easy little wins there. We're also going to be running Chandra Spark Hunter. Pretty good as she can make a bunch of vehicles, or at the beginning of combat your turn, you can choose up to 1 target vehicle you control, and it becomes an artifact creature and gains haste. Is pretty good for us. The other stuff is really good too. You can sacrifice an artifact, discard a card to draw a card. So you get too many lands, you just discard them to her, draw something new. For 0, you can make another vehicle token, so you have way more vehicles out there. Love it. And if you can -7 her, you get an emblem. Whenever an artifact you control enters, the emblem will deal 3 damage to any target. So you can start blowing stuff up as we run a lot of artifacts with, all our vehicles. And lastly, we're running the Boom Mobile. Super fun card. When it enters, you can add 4 mana of one color, but you can only spend this for activated abilities. So you could kind of do it for its exhaust ability, which is X, 2 colorless and a red, and this vehicle will do X damage to any target, and you can put a 1/1 counter on this vehicle. It's pretty good removal, and a 6/6 vehicle is pretty good for us, which will be a 7/7 if you have Balthiar and Fran out there. As far as lands go right now, we have the Commercial District, Upper Line Gorge, which will obviously have to change when rotation comes, but it is what it is, Same thing with Carplusian Forest. We will have to change these guys out, but that's totally fine. We also have Restless Ridge, pretty interesting. Nice to have a little creature land. Thornspire Verge, also really good cards. We only have 1 Fountain Port, don't really want to overload it with, colorless mana, so but it is nice to have in the back pocket. And Starting Town, because you never know. Sometimes paying life to get the mana is important, as this game tends to make it difficult sometimes with your mana base. So Starting Towns are good. You can run 4 if you want. I only had 3, and I was not about to make a 4th one. Perhaps I might, but it never really came up in my games, so I like it as it is. But for a vehicle deck, I'm in love. It's pretty simple, and it's pretty aggro at points too, depending on your draws. You know, because sometimes you get those god hands, and it's over before it even started. It is a super fun deck, and none of this stuff, none of these main cards here are going to be going out of rotation. So with the introduction of the new set, the Edge of Eternities or whatever, I'm very interested to see, you know, vehicles in there that I could potentially upgrade this with, because I think this is a deck I'm gonna stick with for quite some time. I just had a lot of fun with it, and kind of surprised me. And it's a nice change of pace from the budget. I love some budget decks, but I love vehicles more. I don't know why, I just do. But stick around for the games, they were pretty awesome. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, especially made it this far. I truly appreciate the hell out you, it means the world to me. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Okay, got our first opponent. It's 3:23 in the morning, so I expect nothing but amazing plays. Oh, that's awful. We'll keep it. Just to make a little dude, man. I'm sure he'll kill it, but who cares? Oh, boring. You're one of those. Super lames. Take our damage from the Starting Town. Well, we have Defend the Rider, so we can kind of do a little something. Okay. What trick is this? Just for the 1 damage in life? I don't know if I would have thrown that away for that, but you know, trample and haste. It could be its own thing too. Or let's just see how this goes. Sure. Let's throw another one out there, I guess. No, I think he's gonna kill our little pilot, though. It's gonna be annoying. I don't know. Well, we can have 1 turn of attack with the Thrill Roller, but we really need one of our creatures super bad. Well, not the worst. And a man. Okay. I guess that's a thing, but we have the Boom Mobile. Demon Wall. Unholy Annex coming soon. Oh, where the hell is your Sephiroth at? Another land. God damn it. Well. Yeah, I guess we'll just do this to make more, treasure. Or maybe potentially pull out kill spell. I don't know. Damn. Still got our treasure and another boom mobile, so we can blow up the next thing he puts out, which is really good. Bloodletter. Okay. Oh wait, no we can't. Oh yeah, we can, because that's the pilot, that's right. Swing in for our 6 damage. Would really like to draw up Balthiar and Fran. That could be cool. Wow. Auto vamping. That monocolor deck, okay. Okay. You, sir. 4 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or we could just do roller. we'll crew the vehicle with the vehicle for another 6. But we still have our creature land, so we might be able to get something cheeky in there, depending on what he's going to do. Come on. There you are. About the Iron Fran. Pretty good. Alright. That was kind of fun. A little scary there for a second, but still fun. Okay. Nacy, I think. Oh. Okay, it's not bad. I guess we get our tap lands out the way first. And the Intrepid Stable Master is kind of cool. Add 2 mana of 1 color, only to cast Mount and Vehicles. Okay, I guess let's do this because it's got the haste, and we can get in some 6 damage there, and we can save the Boom Mobile for whatever creature they're gonna drop. They don't drop anything. Okay, so we go with Balthiar and Fran. Then we drop a boost buggy. And hope our Balthiar and Fran can live another turn. Nope. Too fast, too much. Okay. Man, I'm really starting to like this deck. Holy shit. MG Noob. Okay. Oh, man. I don't know what to say about this hand, but we'll keep it. I mean, it's not a bad hand. I don't know. Could be a whole lot of other things going on. I mean, we got some early kill spells for dumb shit like this. Yeah, we have to kill that. We can't let that live. Those become such issues. Yeah, we'll drop that. So either gonna have to have him use spell to save it, or we can slow down his ramp just a tidbit. Okay, we do get a boost buggy. Not very helpful to us, but we can crew it. Make some more treasures that we don't really need. Overlord, oh my god. Fucking hate the Overlords. Those and the Curiosities, I hate those cards. And another... No. Oh. Okay. Whatever. I guess, whatever. And a district mascot. I guess that's kind of cool. Go ahead and exhaust him. He doesn't block though. The Lord. Just want to protect that. I don't care about the actual elf. And we drew a land. Okay. Followed by another land. Okay. Okay, buddy. I guess it doesn't matter, we just all attack in. And a Zaz Chocobo. Okay, so we're looking pretty good here, actually. We just have to figure out how we're gonna... Oh, God damn it, really? Followed by a Boommobile. Okay, so we can do 2 damage. We can at least get rid of the Tifa. Oh wait, no, we have to do the 2. I'm sorry. And we just pass over for now. And the next turn we can drop the Balthiar and Fran. Ooh, the Lumbering World Dragon. Ugh. 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 We can just let them wing in. They do not. Interesting. And we draw the fucking land again. And we will auto pay the shit out of that. And he says, no sir. Even if he blocked, it wouldn't have mattered because of the second combat phase. Damn. Really like this deck. I'm definitely going to be playing this a hell of a lot more.